What's going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and I want to welcome everybody back to another rendition of Twitter Tuesday, where we give you that two-dose regimen until morale improves. The morale has to really improve around the board before we cut it back to a one-dose regimen, a J&J, okay? It has to really get a whole lot better. So we still have to maintain said two-dose regimen. Now, if it's your first time to the channel, do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button. But right here, we want to jump into some of the upper class people, okay? The elites, the people who are the sophisticated crowd, sophisticated, vaccinated crowd. That's what they like to call them, sophisticated. And the Emmys last night. Now, I was scrolling through the tube, and I went by something, and I seen all these folks standing around, and they were singing. I think they were singing Biz Marquee, and I thought I was seeing a replay of something. Then I was like, hold on a second, that's live, huh? We got all these folks crowded around. They can't even really distance that thing out, okay? They can't distance that thing out at all. Crowding around singing, which everybody knows what happens when you sing. I mean, that's the number one way to spread the disease that shall not be named, via aerosols. That's what they told us. But this is the sophisticated crowd, all right? They don't have to worry about things right here, or things of that nature. So right here we see L.A. County Department of Health, because, you know, that's probably the same ones who went out there and was, you know, shucking and jiving with Gavin Newsom, eating at said restaurant, running up a high tab. It's probably the same sophisticated crowd. Not a piece of sacred cloth in sight. What do you know? But they said the Emmys were exempt from requiring to don said sacred cloth. And the award show was safe from the disease that should not be named. The disease that should not be named knew not to infiltrate said event. Okay? Now, I'm going to give y'all a picture right here. Look at this. All right? Look at this right here. All these folk, man, they crowded around. I mean, I ain't got that thing distanced out good enough. Now, here's one of the lies they spread, okay? They said, well, you know, one of the things that made it safe is that it was an outdoor event. And I've seen a whole lot of the elites skirting things with this so-called outdoor events that are in a tent, which in fact makes them indoors, okay? I mean, it in fact makes it indoors. You remember that last year in NYC? He had no indoor dining, but you can build a tent outside and eat because, you know, that's outdoor dining. I'm like, bruh, once you close off all the sides, you are now dining indoors, okay? You are not amongst the elements. I mean, come on now. Man, they think you stupid. That's what they believe. They think you stupid, and you'll go right along with it. And a whole lot of folks will. They will enslave themselves. They will restrict themselves. And then they'll watch the Emmys, and they'll be fine with it. And they'll be like, well, you know, they sophisticated. They said it was safe. Everybody in there was cleansed, right? Everybody in there was cleansed. So let's see what the L.A. County Department had to say. We got it right up here. The documentation straight from them. L.A. County's health officer order requires everyone to don said sacred cloth indoors, whether cleansed or uncleansed. That's what the health officer's orders, okay? Their mandate. Now, anytime anybody skirted the mandate last year, or if you're not part of the elite crowd, oh, it's automatic. You're a piece of filth. You're trash. You're shit. You don't care about your fellow man, okay? You could be spreading said coof. But with them, oh, no. Coof don't live here anymore, just to let you know. I mean, they said, there, you abandoned me. Coof don't live here anymore. They said, however, exemptions are made for film, television, and music productions as additional safety modifications are made for these controlled interactions. Oh, really controlled. Hey, guys, really controlled. They're out there singing. They're exempt. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to entertain. Bread and circuses. We got to make sure that the masses are entertained. All right. And, of course, that they receive said paychecks at all times. Film, television, music productions. Just letting you know. So the Emmy Award show is a television production, and persons appearing on the show are considered performers. Ah, yes, how you skirt those roles. Considered performers. All persons appearing on or in the audience of the Emmy Award show were fully cleansed against the disease that shall not be named. Ah, yes, because we know what the fully cleansed can do. They can both spread and transmit. I mean, or spread and contract. I'm sorry. I said the same word within the same breath. That's my bad. Spread and or contract the disease that shall not be named. And I'm tired of folks talking about it's rare, okay? I'm tired of hearing that. I see too many folks posting too many L's for you to keep telling me it's real rare. But all kind of folk posting L's. There's all kind of folks that I've had people tell me about fully cleansed, contracting the disease that should not be named, supposedly dying from the disease that should not be named. Let your boy know. So it says also public health was informed that each of these persons had a verified negative PCR test 48 hours prior to the show. Yeah, because, 48 hours prior to the show, that gives you 2 whole days to where, your body will not contract the disease that should not be named within those 2 whole days. There's no way that you could potentially get infected within those 2 days. This is what I never understood. Oh, you need a negative test 48 hours beforehand. Said, well, I got a whole 2 days before I get there. Could I not contract it within that time? Oh, no. It takes a little bit of time. The coof is not instant. It doesn't jump on you and begin ravaging you instantly. It's a slow process, okay? Trust the science on this. Trust the science. Now it says, in addition, production crew, pursuant to Cal OSHA requirements, are required to be fully cleansed or are testing either PCR or antigen twice per week. Oh, yeah. If you get a 2-dose regimen, you got to double up on your testing as well. Man, we out here, but the testing facilities are raking money in with both hands, their feet, their tongue, everything. They taking their face and they rubbing it in. Say, dang, bro, I don't even know where to put all this cash we getting. Man, we are taking these folks to the bank, bud. We are taking them straight to the cleaners, wiping their wallets dry, bud. My God, this is theft, man. Flat out stealing. But dang, bro, we just keep testing. I don't get it, man. So it said the Emmys reached out to public health in advance to share their safety protocols, which exceeded the baseline requirements for television and film production. Yep, it exceeded it, all right. They're outdoors, in a tent. It's in a tent, though. I mean, and the tent's so sturdy they can hang chandeliers from it. I mean, look at this. This looks like an outdoor venue. I just want y'all to let me know. It look like they outdoors right here. Let me know. I was trying to figure that thing out. But it exceeded the baseline that they had. Oh, they went above and beyond. They're they're not just A students. Oh no, A++. Okay, I mean, they got all the stars on their report card this semester. All the stars up there. Let's say careful planning before large events is essential to ensure that all health and safety requirements are adequately addressed. Fully cleansed of all attendees is one of the most powerful ways to achieve a safe environment. Said who? Said what? Since when? Come on now. I mean, look alive. If that's the case, then you wouldn't tell the folks that whether they were cleansed or not to don the sacred cloth indoors. If that's true. Come on now. Let your boy know. Come on now. You know they can still contract and spread. Let's get real. Let's get serious. Ain't no folks serious. They won't keep to get serious. But I see a whole lot of folk walk around ain't serious at all. Skirting health orders. So it said, fully cleansing. Oh, I read that. Testing of event participants and crew and optimizing ventilation are additional powerful tools. Oh, yeah. Got to make sure we get that funky air out of there. Just let me know how you got the funky air out of there. I'd like to know. I mean, that thing air conditioned and everything, boy. I mean, come on now. So it said public health will continue to review the protocols of future large television production events and prescribe additional safety modifications to mitigate risk from the disease that shall not be named transmission. So there it is, guys. These folk up here singing, shooting the shit, having a good time. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, the help that was out there, they were donning the sacred cloth. The help? Oh yeah. They had the sacred cloth over their mouths. So, I mean, whether they were cleansed or not, that didn't make no difference. The help could have been cleansed, but your ass is going to wear the sacred cloth. You best believe that. Because how dare you show your face to me? Do you know who I am? Do you know who we are? We are the elites. Peasant? How dare you show your face around me? You might be coof-ridden. It might be lingering in your nasal pharynx. I mean, come on now. Now, Seth Rogen, he had a little bit of a speech, and but he used to be a guy who used to make funny movies, and now he's just a woke piece of shit, man. That's just all there is to it. I mean, I don't get it, man. This dude used to make like really funny movies back in the day. They were offensive. You know, the best funny movies are offensive. They're offensive to somebody. That's what makes them funny. All right. I mean, jokes ain't funny if they ain't offensive. That's just all there is to it. But he got up there and he had a little bit of a speech that he put out to the people out there about, hey man, you know, they said it's gonna be outdoors, but this definitely ain't outdoors. So I'm gonna play that clip for y'all right quick.
That was wild. That was truly insane. Was not expecting that. That was like when I was listening to music with my mom and she knew all the words to WAP. It took me by surprise. Is it WAP or WAP? I don't know. Anyway, good to be here at the Emmy Awards. Let me start by saying there is way too many of us in this little room. What are we doing? They said this was...
You see that? The folk laughing. They laughing like, haha, yeah, we know. And the hell with everybody else. Damn right. Yeah, we can have too many in the room, and it's okay. And you know that because we're sophisticated. We got the cash and the cachet. You other people, bow before us. You better do your part. We busy doing our part, which is getting paid and living our lives. All right? Getting the cash, living our lives, and then having you servants wait on us. You see what I'm saying? They out there laughing. What y'all laughing about? Come on, man. Don't y'all know the disease that should not be named is dangerous? Do you not know? Come on now.
Doors. It's not. They lied to us. We're in a hermetically sealed tent right now. I would not have come to this. Why is there a roof? It's more important that we have 3 chandeliers than that we make sure we don't kill Eugene Levy tonight. That is what has been decided. This is insane. I went from wiping my groceries to having Paul Bettany sneeze in my face. So, that's a big week.
Look at him. Schmucking it up, bud. Laughing. What's funny? He ain't told a joke yet. Did y'all hear a joke in any of that? Did y'all chuckle at any point in time? I ain't chuckled. I ain't found anything funny. Yet they out there laughing. You know who they laughing at? The rest of the world. That's who they laughing at. Come on, people. There's people out there that sleep. They slumbering at the wheel. These folks are laughing at you. Because Seth Rogen ain't said a joke yet. Not one. Golly. Then, on top of this, we have Chris Rock. He come out. Of course, he's been cleansed. Says he contracted a breakthrough case. Which I don't know if you can call them breakthroughs anymore. There's just too many of them breaking through. And he says, hey guys, I found out I got the disease that should not be named. Trust me, you don't want to get this. Get your cleansing process. Get baptized. He said, well, dog, you got it. You got baptized. So, I mean, what we talking about? This is the same guy that had a skit. One of his skits was talking about the pharmaceutical industry. And during his skit, he was saying, bud, they ain't no money in the cure. They just gonna keep giving you something to patch it up. And yet now he's cleansed and he want to be a big pharma agent. When he had a whole skit talking about it. About how it was all bullshit. Now he done forgot. It's like, bud, everybody that you used to like, you just like, what the hell happened? And somebody, I mean, I'm thinking demonic possession. What are y'all thinking? I'm thinking some type of demonic possession. What's my man Steve Dace called? The spirit of the age. That's all I know. Come on now. I contracted a breakthrough case. Man, you don't want to have what I got, so you need to get your cleansing process. Well, did you get it? Yeah. Why ain't it working? Why ain't it work out for you? Well, I mean, I ain't in the hospital. Well, you know, most people didn't have to go to the hospital, right? The majority. even before the cleansing process. So this is what I'm talking about, but they be skirting health authority, health regulations. They be in there not donning the sacred cloth. They be like, oh, well, we cleanse and we ain't gonna spread it. We got to test 48 hours beforehand. And then you see Chris Rock, he got the cleanser. Oh, you need to take it though. And this whole while they out there laughing at your ass, bud. They laughing because they get to live their life. So this is gonna end the first episode of Twitter Tuesday. Stay tuned for the afternoon episode. I missed my words, but the afternoon episode. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. As always, like, share, subscribe. And like I said, stay tuned. We will have another episode of the 2-dose regimen of Twitter Tuesday this afternoon. Peace out.